Hi, it's Tom Hughes. We're with Jay Owens, City Engineer. We're going to talk about Levee Road construction or reconstruction, right? Because it was already here.
It's here. It's a reconstruct. We're rebuilding the road. Along with that, we're actually doing a lot of other work. As we've talked in our interviews in the past, we got a new sheet pile wall that's going in along the boathouses. This year, when the spring comes here and frost goes out of the ground, we're going to start building a trail around on the river here. It's going to go on the river side of Red Wing Grain.
The front of the building there?
Yep, in front of the building, and then be a nice views of the river as we tie that into Levee Park.
Nice.
The new trail.
And will that be in the floodplain?
Yeah, it's there's times when that trail floods.
We can't build it 25 feet high.
There will be times that it's flooded, and we got it provisions set up to be able to gate it off. And just like this road, at certain times can flood as well. So
absolutely. Well, what we wanted to do was come down here and kind of take a walking tour in case you haven't been down here for a while, just to see what's going on. So let's head down whatever this direction is.
Yeah,
what direction is this?
We'll go west.
West. Go west, young man.
All right.
All right, tell us what's happening here.
Okay, right here is the wall I was talking about. This is the new sheet pile wall that's going in. There was an old timber wall along the boathouses. So sheeting has been driven, and they're putting an anchor system in right here. The anchor system is about 30 to 40 feet back with a large concrete anchor that's being poured, and that gets buried under the new parking lot that'll be built along the wall. There's a concrete cap that gets poured over the top of the wall, and then all the new gangways that connect the docks, the boathouse docks, to the wall will be attached to that concrete cap.
Wow.
And then the trail that I talked about running behind Red Wing Grain will be right along that concrete cap between the wall and the parking lot.
That's quite a trough they have there now, isn't it?
Yeah, that's that's needed for construction. That's excavated out so they can do the dead men pour that I was talking about that supports the wall. So.
Okay. Our cameraman Kyle's walking backwards. I want to make sure he doesn't walk into anything. Go ahead.
All right. So as you can see, we're dealing with a lot of mud here with the warm weather we've had. The frost is coming out of the ground.
That's got to help these guys, though, doesn't it?
It's been good for actually construction. Having the weather has cooperated. It really allows for the concrete pours and so forth. And you know, to have that warmer weather, we can actually do quite a bit of construction this year.
Are they ahead of what they would have been normally?
They are, in the fact that they're able to you know, expedite their pours without quite as much you know, tenting and all of the work that needs to be done. This warm weather has really helped them out.
And not having 3 feet of snow has got to have helped, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yep. Down here, that's without the snow and everything else, has just kind of kept them churning along here. So you can take a look over here and kind of see the dead man construction that we're talking about.
What is all that? I know it's rebar and wood.
Yep, that's the formwork for the concrete pour for the dead man, the rebar. Then you can see the rods that actually, once that's poured, the rods get put in and tied back to the wall itself.
And that's going to hold the wall in place with the ups and downs of the river?
Yep. As we get pressure behind the wall, this anchor system holds it from tipping out into the river. Yep.
And what is that thing right there?
That's a storm sewer manhole. So we're picking up storm sewer in the street and in the parking lot and drops it down. And then there's a pipe that actually exits out to the river. It's in a sump structure, so we can clean out the debris from the street, and sands fall into the bottom of the manhole. Then on a periodic basis, we come and vector that out. So we're trying to keep that from just dumping into the river.
Not very often we get to see the skeletal system of what this is all involved in.
Yeah, now we're seeing what's underground right here, you know, and on the roadside, we put in a new water main this fall, so that's running all the way from Broad Street to Jackson. And then we lined the sewer last year, so we're kind of upgrading our infrastructure, rebuilding our retaining wall here, and we'll have a good product when this is all done, along with that trail that I mentioned is a big portion of this project. So.
And there's been temporary dockage put in so that people can get to their boathouses, right?
Yeah, yep. During this construction, of course, taking out the old wall, we had to take out all their other connections. So they've got temporary docks to get.
Is there like a rope swing to get to it? Or?
Well, no, we do have another dock on the far
Okay.
end. There's just a little bit more walking to get there. So if you're in this dock, you got to kind of walk a long ways. You don't have a direct connection, but it is working, keeping everyone in and out of their boathouses. So
Nice. All right, well, this is part 1 of our tour of Levee Road. We'll start part 2 next.